Welcome back to Sexified, Fallout New Vegas. I'm Rook, this gorgeous girl is Nasty, and we're back in the sink because we need to drop off some stuff to a couple of these. I don't know, we got some upgrades to do, and we're going to talk with our biological research station right now.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
I command you to open your port and receive my seed.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there. All the way down in that dark, moist earth. Launching interface.
This guy. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's process seed into planter. Okay, so we're removing all of those things. Wow, that is a lot of fruit and various other seeds. Okay, great. Well, it looks like we've already got some stuff growing here, and so we can pick these jalapenos. And let's get closer so
Couldn't
we can
stay
see.
away, could you?
No, I couldn't.
I knew you'd be back.
All right, so there's Brock flowers and pinto beans. So now I'm hoping that we've got everything we need for this place to fill all the planters with the various different foodstuffs, and then we'll be able to just harvest all of them as we see fit whenever the need arises. So not that it really will arise, because frankly, let's activate our hot plate here. We can make all kinds of stuff. Cloned banana yucca, yeah, and we can make it into. Okay, all right. So all these cloned things can be made into salient green. And let's see, desert salad. Yeah, we can make that stuff, which this is quite good. 20 hit points for 15 seconds. Let's make some of that. I can make 2 of them. Okay, let's make 2 of those. All right, well, that's good. So what else do we need to do in here? I don't know, but let's go over here. And, oh, it's the jukebox, right.
Is the light level to your liking?
It is to my liking. Thank you very much. We'll activate the light to turn on something in a second, but let's talk to Blind Diode Jefferson.
What's the haps?
Well, what the haps is that, wait a minute. Do I not? I found a sound wave file for you.
Right on, baby. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Sound file Roboscorpion available for the sonic emitter. Okay, great. And so let's recalibrate the sonic emitter.
Right on, baby.
And we're
Let's
gonna
spin some grooves.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to select. Yeah, we'll give it the tarantula, and we're going to use the Roboscorpion one. Great. So now, okay, quest completed. Field research, fantastic, and we got another level up. All right, so we're going to just go with, let's see, unarmed goes up a couple, and this, and yeah, we're just going to gradually get all these things up to 90. Let's see here, like that. We got 5 points left. Oh, this one needs to come up. You know, let's just take our sneak to 90, and then the rest are all super close. And I think we're done with that. Fantastic. All right, so we've now upgraded all the stuff in here, and I believe we don't have any more quests that lead us to various places other than, like, we've got the old world blues, which we've already, okay, optional, use the sync autodock to retrieve your original spine. We can retrieve our original heart, confront Dr. Klein at the think tank, and end your imprisonment. So I'm not ready to end our imprisonment yet. I want to go back to that X-17
Toast?
No, no, I'm good on toast. But let's check this light switch.
How
real
can
quick.
I illuminate you?
Well, can you turn on those lights for me?
Unlike certain other light switches, I'm competent. I just love to turn those lights on for you.
Okay, good. Smart lights or mood lights? I'm thinking let's do the smart lights for repair and science. And there we go. Very nice. So now back out we go because I want to check out that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot we've got a barrier around here, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to go to wherever that X-17 place was. We're at the botanical. This one, X-17 meteorological station, and I don't believe we have checked this place out. In fact, I'm sure.
Time that...
No.
Wait. Do you hear that?
I just hear you, Willow. Yeah, because we haven't been through here, and nothing has led us here. Maybe. What's happening, sir? Anything? Okay. Yeah, nothing's led us here on a quest thing, which seems odd to me. I don't know why this location has not been part of a quest. And now it might be part of something that Klein would send us to do in order to get out of here. But we're going to check it out, just free roaming anyway.
Got a problem?
I do have a problem, but it's none of your darn business. We're just going to take all this stuff. And we don't need rads or hit points at the moment. We're all good on all that stuff. How's this? Okay, let's just check all the stuff.
There's nothing I like better than the smell of plasma in the morning.
Uh-oh, we've got problems. Oh, hello. Oh, and yeah, oh wow, he did a little damage to us, but that's fine. We're just gonna take all of his stuff. So, oh yeah, I remember now. We need to go into our items and our weapons and the new, what's it called? Good Lord, I've got so many weapons. Look at this. Look at, yeah, we'll switch to this one. And that, let's go ahead and put that on, I think it's on 7, right? There. And then we've got this new, it's under R, right? What? Protonic Universal Axe. These are so good. And we got all these shish kebabs. Oh, Sonic Emitter, Roboscorpion. And I want to put that, I think, on 5, right? Yeah, 5. Good. So I'm thinking, let's switch to it, because I want to see how it performs. What's up with this place? Who knows? Okay, that's empty. It just seems odd to come across empty boxes in places that we haven't yet visited.
U.S. Army.
Uh-oh.
Now
Who's there?
you're starting to piss me off.
Yeah, tough break, buddy. You. Here. Let's see. How can we do with this? Iron Belly. Boom. Oh, crap. Huh. That wasn't very nice. It blew up our leg. All right, do we have a doctor's bag? I'm sure we must. Where is it? Yeah, I've got 9 of them. All right, 8 of them now. Okay, good enough. Iron Belly. I'm sure he must have had a Protonic Universal Throwing Axe. 5 of them. Holy moly. Those things are super good. What else do we have? Just pieces of Iron Belly. What? Yeah, I'm sure that guy must have had a story, but Mad Scientist Scrubs. We'll take those.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch?
I'm not a commie.
I am a person.
They think everybody's a commie around here. Holy moly, where are they? Where's that shooting me from? Girls, lead me to the bad things. There you are. Here, let's do this.
for your country? Ready to die for your country?
Huh. No, we're not quite ready to die. Oh, these Mr. Gutsy, they're serious. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of aid. What do we have? A dog steak? Yeah, we'll eat those. Just get them out of our inventory because Willow doesn't like a eating dog. And, you know, frankly, I don't either. But snow globe, big mountain. Holy moly. Look at this. We found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. Fantastic. This snow globe has been added to collection at the Luxury 38. Fantastic. And 2,000 bottle caps added. Lovely. All right, let's eat another dog steak. Wow, that was nice. Maybe there isn't a mission that sends us here. Maybe you have to do a free roaming in order to find that snow globe. Wow, what an unexpected little bonus. I don't know what that snow globe did for us. I mean, we got 2,000 caps out of the deal, which is very nice. All right, what else we have on the ground floor here before we head up? Anything? Oh, no, I'm kind of stuck. Can we get out? No. Wow, really? All right, let's just get sneaky about it. We can't get out of there. Why can't I get through there? That's so odd. It looked pretty clear to me that we could walk through there, but we couldn't. Invisible walls. Nice. And all these empty bottles we find, they're all purified water for us now because we've got that sink upgrade. All right, let's go up here. Huh, okay. Well, that seemed like a little bit of a waste of time. What else we have? Oh, look at this. It's a little mock-up of the town where we found that little, the mini Deathclaw guy. How cool is that? Huh. I like this little place. Very cool. What's over in here? I don't know, but can we... Okay, we can open the desk through the window. And what about this? Yeah, we can open that footlocker. Can we... How do we get in there, though? Okay, there's another walkway. This looks like a... Is this Big Mountain, or is that the whole Mojave, or... I don't know. I don't know. Ah, but there's a terminal we can activate. Okay, what else? You know what? I need to see better. Let's put this away. Welcome, user. Begin weather test. Okay. What weather test? Will it make this town have... Oh, it's raining on the little town. Huh. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's grab that tin can and let's end that weather test. And now it's no longer raining on the town. What the hell is that about? This place is weird. It's very weird. But we got a freaking snow globe. Unbelievable. Alright, well, Seems like we've pretty much scoured the place. I don't know, there's probably other things in here, but, what is more important than the snow globe? Nothing. That's right. Nothing. Alright, okay, girls, let's just cruise on out of here now. Did we get all this stuff? I think we did, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, very, very cool. I'm thinking at this point we're down to escaping from Big Mountain. So we've covered this. Yeah. I think we've pretty much covered all of this. Alright. Let's head on out. Okay. Well, is there anything else on the map that we haven't seen yet? I don't think so. What's the loading station? We went into the mysterious cave. I'm pretty sure we went through that. I don't know. Let's hope that we won't be prevented from getting into Big Mountain again after we find our way out of it. So, yeah, hopefully, it would be silly that we get all these upgrades to all this stuff and then we get locked out. That wouldn't make any sense, right? The Sierra Madre, that's one thing. You go through there and then you're out. Okay. Dr. Klein wants to make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Okay. Well, now we haven't put our spine in. We haven't put our brain back in. I don't know if we do that stuff, is it going to make them improved or put us back? I kind of like the way we are now, but oh boy. Huh. All right, well, I guess this is the moment of truth, right? Dr. Klein?
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite.
Oh, really?
Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Oh, no, I'm not going to lie to him about that. Okay, maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
The teddy bear.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive for study. Slow study.
Dalla, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Releasing the WOMBAT was not my plan, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery.
Hell.
A noble speech, but there is no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence. The very concept, revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation. We have chems for that. We can save you from your emotional addiction.
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and z together like that. Nonsense! I count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
It sounds to me like your math is wrong, and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy, it's a research facility, and over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
I do. Here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
Well, okay, this is an interesting thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to necessarily just kill him outright. So, I can bring the Mojave, this world, to you. You'll be safe and you'll still be able to experiment. Or, no, I'm going to go with this because I want to be in charge. You can still do that, here, quietly, for me.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Well, completed. We confronted him and now leave the think tank. Okay. Well, but, I want to talk to Dala. Will she talk to us? Is this Dala? No, that's Dr. 8. And he doesn't talk real well. Where's Dala gone? Are you Dala? You're Dr. O. Dala.
The teddy bear lobotomite returns. My teddy bear. How can I assist in relieving your curiosity?
I'm actually here for a breather.
If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Bloop. 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 Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Oh, I like her so much. All right, so yeah, and we get energy cells out of that. So, yeah, okay.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Right. So, okay, I guess now, like, we've made peace with these robots. They like us, and they're going to continue their research here, and I'll just what the hell am I going to do? I don't know. I'll bring stuff to them or something. I don't know. I'm supposed to leave the think tank, and I guess that means let's go back into the sink.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons. Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience. Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome. A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
Is that Roxy? That's okay. Yeah, good girl. I don't know what you're saying, but what the hell?
The courier left the brain at the big empty. A strange thing to say, but it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it. Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. It's capable of transporting you, and you alone, between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Mountain. To return to the Mojave or go back to Big Mountain from the Mojave, simply equip the transpondable as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations. It is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Okay. Oh, God. Well, Van, yes, everybody in here is very, very happy. Oh, okay. What? Shh. Shush, shush. Oh my God, he's very, very happy. And I'm very happy. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. So, wow, that was amazing and really super fun. I'm really glad that we didn't have to kill those robots.
Perhaps
And we got.
Sir would care to put Sir's feet up, and I might serenade Sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
No, I'm fine. We're just going to do our outro here because, boy, that was a long one. And if you guys sat through this all the way to the end, wish me a happy birthday, because it's my birthday. And I really, really enjoyed this, and I think it's fitting that we completed this DLC on my birthday. And, well, tomorrow's my birthday, but this is... okay, whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. This has been really, really great. And thanks for all the...
commies have eyes everywhere, citizen.
Okay.
And that means they're not just commies.
Right.
They're peeping toms.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks, guys, for joining. Leave me any comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, or death threats. Subscribe, share, and favorite. And we'll talk with all of you again very, very soon.